On June 28th, the Russian Defense Ministry said, in the context of escalating tensions between Russia and the West, a remarkable event occurred. Russia announced that it had successfully destroyed the US-made M270 MLRS multiple launch rocket system. This can be seen as an important breakthrough, demonstrating Russia's ability to deal with advanced Western weapons. However, this incident also raises many questions. How did Russia do this? We can see that according to the War Zone, a video has appeared on social media that is said to be the first Ukrainian M270 multiple launch rocket system destroyed by Russia. The M270 can fire 227mm rockets or ATAC-MS short-range ballistic missiles. This system is considered a major threat to Russia. Most recently, the M270 system is said to have launched ATAC-MS missiles into Crimea, causing many civilian casualties. The 69-second video, posted by the Russian Telegram channel The Wrong Side on June 28th, was filmed from a drone and shows an M270 system leaving its hiding place in the bushes and entering a road. The drone followed the vehicle until it moved into a building in Shevchkove, a small village in Mykolaiv, about 60 kilometers north of the front line. The video then cuts to a missile hitting the building, which appears to be an Iskander-M short-range ballistic missile. A massive fireball erupts in the aftermath. The War Zone has not been able to confirm whether the vehicle destroyed in the attack was an M270. However, the fire caused by the missile is certainly powerful enough to destroy anything inside the building, which is believed to be a Ukrainian refueling and weapons facility. The Iskander-M is Russia's only large precision strike munition, capable of destroying high-value targets in a short time, as the Russian Air Force has yet to achieve absolute air superiority. Another Russian Telegram channel confidently claimed that a building housing a Ukrainian M270 multiple launch rocket system was destroyed by an Islander-M short-range ballistic missile. While there is currently no independent verification of the M270's destruction, the sheer force of the missile strike paints a grim picture of the complete destruction of the hangar, strongly suggesting that whatever was housed inside, including the M270, suffered the same fate. It is suspected that the building may have been a forward refueling and rearming point, and the presence of ammunition and fuel would certainly have added to the catastrophic nature of the blast. This potential loss serves as a stark reminder of the M270's vital role on the modern battlefield. The M270 multiple launch rocket system, manufactured in the United States, has proven highly effective in delivering powerful and versatile firepower. Its destruction could have a significant impact on the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, reducing the Ukrainian military's offensive and defensive capabilities. So what is the capability of Ukraine's weapons system that Russia can easily destroy it? The M270 multiple launch rocket system has proven its worth on the battlefield, destroying multiple Russian targets with minimal losses. The system is highly regarded for its mobility, allowing the crew to fire, then quickly move to a safe location to take cover and reload. A large building like the one in the video would be ideal, close enough to the front lines to put important enemy targets in the M270's sights, but far enough away to allow time to dodge FPV drones and artillery. The M270's launcher is mounted on a tracked chassis derived from the Bradley fighting vehicle. Similar to its wheeled sibling, the M142 high-mobility artillery rocket system, the M270 can also fire a variety of ammunition. The ATAC-MS missile, when deployed on the M270, can hit targets from 160 kilometers to 300 kilometers away, depending on the variant. The GMLRS guided multiple launch rocket can hit targets up to about 90 kilometers away. The M270 can also fire shorter-range unguided missiles. Each M270 launcher is designed with 2 standard ammunition bays, allowing for 12 missiles or 2 ATAC-MS missiles. Ukraine has received a number of these systems from NATO allies, such as the United Kingdom and Norway. The German government has supplied 5 Mars 2 systems, a version of the M270 manufactured in Germany. France has also supplied at least 6 Lance Roquette Unir MLRS systems, a version of the French M270. The loss of one M270 system is a major blow to Ukraine's combat capabilities. It is likely that some GMLRS missiles were stored in that building and possibly even some ATAK-MS missiles. The video also inadvertently highlights another serious problem that Ukraine is facing. The fact that a Russian drone was able to loiter for such a long time without being detected, especially when tracking something as important as the M270, as well as a significant arsenal, shows the challenges that Ukrainian air defense forces are facing. A drone operating far from the front lines would need a relay or intermediary to keep in touch with its operator. So far, Ukrainian forces have been lucky to have these MLRS systems, as they have performed quite well. In addition, the M270 MLRS has proven its exceptional versatility and irreplaceable role on the modern battlefield, especially in the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This powerful weapon system not only changes the way artillery is deployed, but also leverages the ability to strike devastatingly, move quickly to avoid detection, and rearm to continue fighting. The M270's chassis, based on the Bradley fighting vehicle, gives it exceptional mobility and ruggedness. This common origin gives the M270 exceptional off-road capabilities, allowing it to keep up with advancing troops and deploy from a variety of locations. This capability is superior to single-purpose launchers due to its ability to fire multiple types of rockets and shells, providing the commander with a flexible firepower tool for any situation. This versatility is critical in chaotic combat environments, where the ability to quickly adjust tactics can mean the difference between victory and defeat. One of the most powerful weapons in the M270's arsenal is the Army Tactical Missile System. This missile has a range of 100 to 186 miles, allowing commanders to conduct precision strikes on high-value targets deep behind enemy lines. Imagine crippling a command center, destroying a vital supply depot, or destroying a strategic bridge, all from a safe distance, minimizing risk to friendly forces. For situations requiring shorter ranges, the M270 can fire the multiple launch rocket system, which is effective up to 50 miles. These missiles provide precision strikes against targets beyond the range of standard artillery. And when the fight gets tight and close, the M270 can still unleash a devastating blanket of fire with its unguided rockets. The M270 multiple launch rocket system is not only a powerful offensive tool, but also a symbol of flexibility and effectiveness in modern warfare. The potential destruction of an M270 system by the Russian military, as shown in a viral video in late June, is a stark reminder of the importance of this system on the battlefield. Losing the M270 would severely impact the Ukrainian military's defensive and offensive capabilities, significantly impacting the outcome of the current conflict. According to information released by Oryx, only one HIMARS has been destroyed and 2 HIMARS have been damaged. Military experts point out that even high-value and sophisticated military equipment like the M270 will still suffer losses, especially in a conflict against a military power like Russia. However, considering the effectiveness of vehicles like the M270 on the battlefield, it is surprising that they have caused so much damage to the enemy but suffered so little loss and still exist in the context of increasingly complex FPV UAV operations. According to military statistics, the armed forces of Ukraine lost the majority of M142 HIMARS multi-purpose launchers on wheeled vehicles and M270 MLRS on tracked chassis and similar types transferred from the West, along with Soviet BM-21 Grad, BM-27 Urengun, and BM-30 Smerch complexes. According to analysts, this will certainly affect the development of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict, since this is the main firepower on the battlefield, has a wide range of attack, and is the most destructive. It should be noted that the most serious losses occurred in 2022, when 31 cases of destruction of combined-purpose MLRS and OTRK weapon systems were recorded. In 2023, the armed forces of Ukraine completely changed the tactics of using multi-purpose launchers and approaches to logistics, camouflage, and other issues. This has brought good results, reducing losses, with only 13 cases of destruction by Russia recorded. In 2024, it was the turn of the Russian armed forces to surprise the Ukrainian army with their superior technical level. The Russian army has increasingly paid attention to electronic intelligence and radio-technical intelligence, which has made the artillery shells of the Ukrainian armed forces very inaccurate. As a result, Kiev was forced to move its artillery systems closer to the front line to be able to hit targets in the rear of the Russian army. This has led to Ukrainian artillery batteries being detected and attacked by Russia more often. As a result, this measure has allowed the Russian forces to destroy or disable 21 M142 M270 units and their similar systems in the first 6 months of this year alone. The Ukrainian armed forces lost the most complexes in the Donetsk region, with the Kharkov region taking second place with 10 units. The Ukrainian losses were the least in the Kherson and Dnepropetrovsk regions, with 4 complexes each. This means that the M270 is capable of delivering greater firepower in a saturated zone. On the other hand, the HIMARS has the advantage of superior mobility thanks to its lighter weight and wheeled chassis, allowing for faster deployment, easier movement over rough terrain, and faster repositioning after firing. Despite carrying half the missiles of the M270, the HIMARS retains the flexibility to launch the entire MLRS missile, making it a true all-rounder on the battlefield. During the conflict in Ukraine, the United States has delivered at least 39 HIMARS systems, while the British Army has sent 9 M270 MLRS systems, and France has also contributed at least 6 Lance-Roquette Unitaire systems. Russia's destruction of the M270 MLRS would be a major blow to the Ukrainian military, not only hampering Ukraine's offensive, but also potentially undermining morale and raising questions about the effectiveness of Western military support. This could lead to calls for more advanced weapons to counter Russia's growing arsenal. There is no doubt that the M142 M270 is a valuable asset and tool for the Ukrainian armed forces in their tactics of deep into the rear assaults on Russian positions. Moreover, the MLRS is the main firepower platform responsible for large-scale attacks on Russian front lines and is the main lethal weapon against infantry and light equipment. Therefore, the loss of these complexes is an irreparable loss for Kiev, something that could turn the tide of the conflict. Currently, the Ukrainian armed forces hidden M142 M270 launchers and similar types wherever possible, but they still expose their positions when performing certain tasks and are more easily localized in areas of use that are more heavily protected than others, which also allows the Russian armed forces to detect them. In short, the destruction of the M270 MLRS by the Russian military would have a major impact on Ukraine's combat capabilities. This would not only hinder Ukraine's offensives, but also pose morale and strategic challenges. In this context, it is entirely possible that Ukraine could ask its allies to provide more advanced weapons. With this support, Ukraine hopes to continue to counter the growth of Russian arsenals and defend its territory. As the conflict continues to escalate, with new developments such as the Russian destruction of the M270 MLRS, the need for international support and solidarity for Ukraine becomes more urgent. Every day brings new challenges, requiring a swift and effective response from Ukraine and its allies. Dear friends, if you are interested in the situation in Ukraine and want to stay updated with the latest developments, please subscribe to our channel. Leave your thoughts in the comments. We would love to hear your views on the challenges facing Ukraine and possible solutions. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.